The other really nice tool that sometimes people confuse with the 30-day free trial, but is different, and we're going to use it in this course as well in a different capacity, is the free test drive. Now, the free test drive is available to everyone typically. You can basically find it by just doing a normal browser search for QuickBooks Online test drive oftentimes. And when you go into it, it's already going to have data in it. So that means that it's not ideal for starting a new company file and working a long problem because number one, we can't set up those foundational items. They've already been set up. And number two, because it resets every time you log out and go back into it, you can't really do a long problem within it that's going to take more than one day. That's going to be an issue for the second half of the course where we want to do a long problem and see the whole stream of what we're doing from data input to the end bank reconciliations and so on and so forth. However, the test drive is great if we want to go in and test out what happens to, say, the financial statements that have already been created when we enter forms, such as bills, such as invoices. So this is what I will primarily be using in the first part of the course when we're looking at the foundational items, when we're thinking about what does the accounting system do, and then we can deconstruct with this system what it has done, meaning the end results of the accounting system will be the construction of the financial statements, balance sheet, income statement sometimes called the profit and loss report, and we can actually drill down from the end product like an auditor might do. We have the end product. We drill down into the source documents. The source documents in QuickBooks are typically called forms. Those are like the invoices and the bills and so on and so forth. And by doing that, we can deconstruct and see how were the financial statements created from the forms. And then we can, of course, use that knowledge to create our system, which we'll do in the second half of the course, meaning we actually do the data input of the forms to construct the financial statements. So this would be a logical way to learn things, right? The first thing we want to do if we were going to learn how does an engine work? What's the first thing that happens? Well, you deconstruct an engine that's already working. You look at the parts, and then you figure out how to put the thing back together or put an engine together and so that it will actually work. Same thing here. We have the end product. It's already got data in it. We can go to the end product, deconstruct back down to the source documents, which are going to be the forms, see how the source documents were used to create the end product. And then in the second half of the course, we will do that. We will set everything up from the underlying foundational items, the chart of accounts and so on, and then start to enter those forms that will then construct our financial statements, looking at those financial statements every step along the way so we can determine and see exactly what the data input we're doing is impacting the end result, the financial statements.